Boomerang.
Nope. Skip that, man. You playing?
Y'all ain't seen Boomerang?
I seen Boomerang.
I seen Boomerang, but what's love in there? Like, what's love for real?
He was just ready to hit. Mm.
Is
that
Boomerang? Like, what
Yeah.
he done?
I ain't seen it.
Ain't no love. That's toxicity at the ultimate level.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a
I mean,
fact.
he
He
was
did
he
Old
everything
girl was
together,
crazy too.
and that's
Hold
why
on.
she
He
was
was-
playing too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
The
both
whole
was playing
time.
games. It was a
Go
game.
get me a bag of chips.
Go give me a
do
pickle.
this. Yep. Go get it. And he putting on all type of stuff. He in there about to burn his eyes
You know-
out. It was crazy.
You know, this is not on the list, but thinking of another toxic movie that just came out,
Booty Call?
which is one of no.
Just came
Which
out. I was
is-
thinking booty call. Swear to God, I thought Boomerang booty
That
call.
was
hand
my-
in
I
hand.
seen Booty Call at a young age. I wasn't even
That
supposed to be
was my
watching that. That was
Booty
crazy.
Call was super toxic.
That was my junk though.
I was thinking about a thin line between love and hate.
That wasn't love.
No, I said speaking of toxicity.
Oh yeah, that was toxic.
But see, you know what?
Not really.
she
That
was crazy.
Because she was mentally abused.
I was
She
just about
was
to say that.
crazy.
Yeah,
so,
she
so,
was
so
mentally
it
abused.
really
She went
wasn't
through
toxic.
abuse.
It was just something it was something she knew,
But
and that's all she knew was
you had
Go all the way.
But you had two of the same characters, or the two of the same character tropes. They pretty much doing the same thing. Both of them played the field. And came across women that eventually they wanted to settle down with, but they had to get rid of, kind of let go of. what
all
they
that
were-
BS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you're supposed to do, though. And when you don't, they snap.
Serious. That sounds like
That's
it.
just how it goes.
That's what it was.
Somebody gonna lose their marbles. It ain't
Like,
gonna always be
she
like,
was
oh, you
saying
played
at
me?
first,
Okay,
and it
cool.
was like,
No,
Yeah,
she was never saying.
She was
Which one
not
you
at
talking
all.
about? You talking
Not
about?
what you call
You
it?
talking about?
Not Lauren Whitfield.
Oh,
She
okay.
would never say.
Yeah, she wasn't never. She
The
wasn't.
one on the cover with the
Oh, with the
Yeah,
night.
that one was
What's
always
next on the
crazy.
list?
Not
that wasn't even on
just
the
jump
list.
into what Jeff said. Think about Booty Call.
Yeah.
That was my jump, bro.
Ain't no girl pretty
That
girl.
tell you right there, a guy would do anything
Jump
to get
hoops.
some butt. Anything.
The crazy part to me is that it took all night. Like
All night.
I thought like at one point in time they was actually in the middle of it, and they
Mm-mm.
still wasn't getting. They was just at the foreplay.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like you
When
gonna
he-
stop in the middle and go get a condom?
When he wrapped
Like,
himself in that,
such
when
a
he
great
wrapped himself
movie,
in that,
and that
Man.
and that saran wrap.
That's a
Yeah.
saran wrap, bro.
He
That
had
was-
to do what he had to do.
bro, that was, but he did get it in the hospital though.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
And you got to
yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. Them comedians are so funny because how do you make such a small topic last that long? Like that was a crazy
That was,
movie. It was
but it was
actually
funny.
It
though.
was
Yeah,
funny the
it
whole
was good.
time.
Yeah,
There was two good comedians too, though.
facts.
All right. Okay, let's see. Let's. This is back in the '90s again. So
All right,
She ain't
where
gonna
my
know it.
keys at?
poetic
Probably.
justice.
Oh, yeah. Give me some juice.
What?
Yeah. Let me see. Hey. You got to get out the way.
Hold on, wait. How you see poetic justice, but you didn't see Boomerang?
I seen whatever Tupac did.
You hear me?
Understand me? And Janet was a baddie, so it was like going to
Shake
see it.
it.
My man do nothing but
to the
brush his
west.
hair to
Hey, you
the
gotta-
whole damn movie.
He
was
had
my
to
movie.
though. He had to. That gave the estimation of like that's what a charismatic black man can do. Like
That
he
was
could
the
just brush
best
his hair and still get whatever
trip
he
ride.
want. That was the best.
You
And the
hear me?
mail truck, baby,
I like
baby.
Cousin.
Hand it to me.
That was great.
Oh man, that was funny, bro.
Let the way you activate your hips, put your up. Hey, I love Tupac.
I don't.
He could say whatever. Mm-hmm. What you got to say? What's the question?
Question.
How does a film use grief and trauma as a foundation for love, and is that a strong enough base? Because remember, once they got to the cousin's house, they found out the cousin had died,
Mhm.
and Tupac ended up going crazy,
Clicking out, yeah.
Yeah, not crazy, but
I met somebody during that grieving stage before, and it actually brought us closer on an understanding level, but we didn't romantically get closer. But it was a good place to be like with a friend, because you
Yeah,
can kind of
definitely.
understand when you lose anything, you're gonna be able to talk to anybody because you're just trying to cope. So that was good, but I believe the ride to that is where they bonded and they kind of were able to get because they
It was the
argued,
ride.
got back together, pissed each other off, denied the kids. Like
He
it was kind of
protected her.
yeah, it was enough. It was enough in that journey for them to experience like 4 months of love.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
They went through
It
a
was a
lot
lot.
in one day.
Yes.
I was about to say it's kind of hard to spark anything when you got grief in there.
Mhm.
Because when that person hurting, that person ain't feeling nothing but that
Grief.
pain.
Or on the woman's side, they be super vulnerable that they make a mistake.
I mean, I was just about to say that. I was about to say the only thing you can really do get out of it is sex.
You've been to hug the wrong thing.
And hug for too long.
Now the hug won't let you go.
Now you end up in bed. Now you regretting that. Now you still hurt. Now you mad and hurt.
Now this nigga invite himself to the funeral. Like, well, you don't know the person. You just supposed to be here for me. What color we wear? You ain't in the family.
Nah, he talking
You on
about
the first row of the bitch?
Yeah, that good. Now, come on. You actually doing a lot.
That's funny. I'm her friend. Yeah.
We just met. So let me tell y'all this. I don't know if this person watching, but it's a shame on you. I was at my friend's mother's funeral, and I watched a person big up somebody they had just met in praises of like, he got my back. We've been through this and do this and that. You ever seen like when you sitting in like a twilight moment, you see the whole funeral like, like, we all sitting there like, but that's your mother's time between Halloween and Thanksgiving. We done seen another nigga in between. Funeral around the top of December. How that happened? But it was crazy. But again, grief will put you in some situations that you gotta be careful while you grieve. I grieve selectively and sometimes very privately. I can't outward grieve, like, because then people will get connected to that vulnerability and they'll be thinking that's your emotions and feelings towards them. When actually I just need somebody, and it could be anybody at this point. But when I wake back up, I'm gonna be like, who are you?
Yeah,
you know?
That's a fact.
So yeah, no, don't attach while you grieving.
That's why a lot of it's crazy to say. That's why a lot of males go to like what they call like little parties at the funerals and stuff.
Repast.
Not repassing, like the little parties at the houses and stuff after the repast. You know how they had like
call them anything.
You know they had like little get-togethers at the houses and stuff.
Them go on for weeks.
Yeah, that's why a lot
them call men, I miss my dogs.
That's why a lot of single guys run to them like, oh, it's gonna be okay, girl. It's gonna be okay, girl.
Yeah.
They be trying to hit.
That mean them cousins from out of town staying extra, missing their flights and stuff.
Your cousin? Dang, hold on.
For real.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm just saying them lingering people. It'd be like people just lingering around afterwards. Like,
yeah, they do.
You ain't checked to see if that DTE need to be paid, though.
Oh, they definitely ain't checking that. They checking to see how loose them pans is.
Yep.
That's
like that, you sad? You want to drink some more? Let me go get a bottle.
Y'all ready for the next
one?
We trying to bond it right now.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.